we had the discussion, and that's because, of course, I am not home. And I've seen straight away, I'm seeing questions here. This is great. But let me tell you a little bit about what's going on right now. I am at a restaurant. We just ordered to eat some calamari on the beach. I'm doing well. My health is well. But yeah, let me show you where we're at real quick. Let me just show you. See, that's the beach right there. And you can see my puppy Diaz sitting right there. And that's my girlfriend playing on her phone. Right? And yeah, so we're just going to talk a little bit and see what's going on. Look at, talk about the markets, answer your questions. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. And if you haven't subscribed already, of course, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Whatever YouTubers say nowadays to get those likes and to get those views. So let's have a look at the chart straight away today, man. Let's just get in. Are you still bullish about the market? Sub skills. Yes, I am still very, very bullish on the market. Let me explain why. I called the 30K bottom about a month ago, if I'm not mistaken. And I still think that $30,000 per one Bitcoin is the bottom, okay? Now, we did go below 30,000, but we did not close under 30,000. We just touched a little bit under, then we went up again, right? That's not a close. So we did not break 30,000 in my book, or technically, right? Because you need at least a daily close if that was to apply. Now, that said, if we do go below 30K, I think that sun is like glaring in the phone here. Sorry about that, guys. If we do go below 30K, what does that mean? Well, there's going to be a lot of shorts, right? The market will probably go lower to about 24 to 27K, but we should bounce right back straight away. And the reason that is because I think it's going to be a short squeeze, but also the fundamentals on cryptocurrency have not changed. Everything is still bullish, right? It would take a black swan event for us to be bearish. We're not in a bear market. We're in a bear trend. Now, another thing you've noticed as we're holding that 30K support line, that range from 30 to 35K, that is our new support, right? So if we go up from here, which I do believe we are, and we break 38K, 39K, then 40K psychological, I think we were gonna do an easy visit to the $50,000 point. Now at the $50,000, I expect a little bit of a pullback, and then we're going to go up and try again and break it to see if we break that and go up to all-time highs again. Now, if this was a bear market, we should see a if you zoom out, we should see a massive dead cat bounce anyway before the bear market is confirmed, correct? So we should be seeing 48 to 50K anyway. So if you are in loss, I don't think it's a good time to sell. Now, that said, if we were to go below 32K over the last few days, I would have had caution. And I still do have caution because we might break and go to 24, 27K as I mentioned earlier. But that should only interest you if you're day trading, right? It's very hard to catch the bottoms. I day trade as well. I swing trade. So that's why it's important for me. Plus, if you want to take some profits, not sell, but take some profits so you can be safe, so you can buy back lower, fine. And if we keep on going up and you're not able to buy back lower, then you could put that part that you took out in profits and you can go into altcoins, which should surpass Bitcoin anyway if we continue this bull run. Does that all make sense? All right, that's at least a good overview of why what I'm looking at. That said, yes, I am still bullish in this market. Let's have a look if anyone else is asking any more questions, or if you're asking any more questions. All right, what does it mean when people say George Soros will short the market? Well, George Soros is a very known short seller. Now, what is shorting the market? Shorting the market is basically borrowing money on margin, then using leverage to be able to put your bet to the downside. You know how people leverage trade and they have $1,000 and it's like $20,000, $30,000 they do it on leverage? Well, it's the same thing on the other direction you kind of like borrow money, you get more money for your money, and you short. Now, I'm not going to get into the technicalities of how that works and what that does. What you need to know is that George Soros is a notorious short seller. In other words, he will sell Bitcoin, which he doesn't have, and it is possible. Just like you can buy Bitcoin with Bitcoin you don't have if you use leverage to the upside. Now, will he short the market? That is not confirmed, because although he's a known short seller and although he almost bankrupted England, literally almost bankrupted the Queen a few years ago, not too long ago, by shorting the pound. He made like $1 billion. The Queen had to like ask him to stop. The Queen requested him to stop shorting the British pound, right? He also is known for buying gold before the market crash, before the crash that happened in 2009. So Bitcoin does have the fundamentals and the capabilities of gold. So he might be buying gold. Now, finally, it does not mean that George Soros himself will buy or sell Bitcoin, right? It's a fund, his fund, that's going to be doing it. So we don't know which direction they will go. Regardless, that's what it means when shorting the market, and that's what people are worried about with George Soros entering the market. All right, let's see what else questions do we have here. Thanks for being my biggest fan, man. Really appreciate you. What does it mean closing under 30,000? Well, if you look at the charts, they go up and down. I can't do it. I can't show you right now because I'm on my mobile phone in the restaurant in the middle of nowhere. But if you look at the charts, we go up and down. They're like lines or candlesticks, right? We can go into that in another video. But let's say this is 30,000 right here. Each candle represents a time frame. You can look at the 5 minutes, the 4 minutes, the 4 hour chart, the 6 hour chart, the 1 hour chart, the daily chart. Let's look at the daily chart. The daily chart means that each candle typically lasts for a day. The open and the close of that candle. If it's green, it closes to the upside. If it's red, it closes to the downside. Now, closing under 30,000 means you break 30,000 support, so it goes under support, right? But the candle closes below 30,000, so you're at 29,000 for at least one day. Some people will wait a second day for confirmation. That means closing under 30K. So although we went under 30K less than a day and we went back up, we never closed below 30K, right? Does that make sense? And next time we do a live stream from the house or from my home office or something, maybe I could show you a chart and explain a little bit better. Let's see if we have any more questions. And sorry about poking you guys, but I'm on the phone, so I have to like move it. Please check on MBTC in the next Bitcoin gem. MBTC should be micro Bitcoin. I think it's more of a marketing way of selling micro Bitcoins, which are Satoshis. You do it through a fund. I'm not 100% sure about this, but that's what I'm suspecting. I'm suspecting that's what it is. It makes no difference if you buy Bitcoin or MBitcoin. The only difference is one, you own it. The other one, you don't. Sorry about the shouting. There's some kids playing. Hey buddy, how are you feeling? I'm feeling great. I do have certain energy drops, if you will, throughout the day. I have to take naps, but I'm feeling great. Better than before I started taking these chemo pills. What is swing trading? Swing trading, Saab, is like day trading, but you don't look at it daily. You look at longer time frames, like on swings, like let's say weekly, or swings, like from ABC patterns. So they're basically longer lasting time frames. You don't trade every day. You look at longer time frames. You zoom out, if you will. That's this more simple answer I can give you. If you do Elliott wave theory, for example, you use Elliott waves. You look at the waves. You don't look so much at the shorter time frames. My girlfriend's trying to look at what's going on, but you didn't see her. So many questions today. Thank you for joining. Please like this video and subscribe if you like crypto videos and if you like crypto videos in general. We do a whole bunch of videos on this channel. You should, you know what? Don't even bother subscribing. Check out the channel. See if you like it. If you do like it, then subscribe. How do you take profits out without selling? Very good question, Corey. Let's say you buy a Bitcoin or half a Bitcoin, whatever, and that Bitcoin is worth $10,000. It goes to $15,000. that extra $5,000, you can take it out into USDC or diversify that $5,000 into other assets, whether it's crypto assets or other assets in general. Now, another way to take profits is to take profits into Bitcoin. If you're trying to accumulate more Bitcoin over time, let's say you buy Ethereum, ADA, or some other shitcoin, or a shitcoin, because I don't consider the latter, the prior shitcoins. Let's say you go up and you make $10,000. Well, you can keep your initial investment of $5,000 in Ethereum and take that profit into Bitcoin, for example, for store of value. That's what store of value is, by the way. And that makes sense, so you can accumulate more Bitcoin. And if the markets drop, you still have that Bitcoin. Well, everything drops usually lower than Bitcoin, so you're better off having Bitcoin. I usually take profits into Bitcoin, and I also take profits into USDC or USD, or Euro, sorry, because I also live from trading, not just from working. So that's a different story. Okay. Thank you for insight, much appreciated. I appreciate you too. Let's see what else we have here. All these videos about ships saying it will touch this and touch that. I think it's a gamble shot. If you like gambling, go ahead and buy SHIB. It's like Dogecoin, but newer. It's a gamble shot. I'm not in crypto to gamble. The more you try to gamble in crypto, the more it takes your head away from what's really going on in the tech that's being developed. And you're very welcome. Soros is one of the biggest funds, right? Yes, it is. Shoot, I'm late. Anyway, hi Paul from Evan. What is your opinion on the Beacon ETH? On Beacon ETH? What do you mean? Especially Binance BETH. Oh, okay. Is it good to hold BETH and swap it later to ETH? I would hold Ethereum in general. Ethereum becomes Ethereum 2.0 when it becomes Ethereum 2.0, or you can stake it now and take Ethereum, be Ethereum, so you can get in early and stake ETH. But it's not exactly staking ETH. Staking ETH would require having 32 ETH minimum, or using a pool. You can do it through Binance. But it's not the same thing. But yeah, it's okay. You can do it. There's no problem. I don't see anything wrong with it. Just not your keys, not your Bitcoin. If you feel comfortable keeping your Bitcoin on Binance, your Ethereum on Binance, or any coin on Binance, that's fine. I keep some coins on Binance, on KuCoin, on various which I trade. I have my decentralized wallets. I have my wallets. I have my hard wallets. It's a whole different bunch of things. All right, let's see what else we have. Sorry for poking you guys. Are there any sexy girls on the beach? Well, my girlfriend, she's sitting right next to me. There's a few down there in the distance. To the left of me right there. Grayscale in crypto, did they invest only in BTC or something else? It's said that they're also investing in other things. I don't know the details right now, I can't look, but it's very easy to Google this and see what else they're investing in. Escanor, I think they're also investing in Ethereum, maybe ADA, but you have to check that. But their prime investing is BTC, as most of these funds get into BTC. Hader says, will BTC go to 40K? I made a bet that Bitcoin will go to 50K before it hits 20K, if that helps. But we don't know, it's all speculation. We'll see how it goes. It looks like it will. We'll see how it goes. By the way, I'm your fan too, but I'm always last because no one has notifications. I thank you very much, Escanor. I really appreciate you. Bonjour from France. L'île de France, bonsoir. Bonjour. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, you're welcome. How about Hex? Meet up in Vegas was epic. I wasn't in Vegas. I do hold Hex. I stake Hex. I think it's a good way to make money. I can't say anything more than that at this point. What are my thoughts on Polkadot? Polkadot, I think, is an excellent coin to get into, a cryptocurrency to get into. I do think it's got a big future. I also think cryptocurrencies opening under Polkadot have a lot of potential, and you should be looking into them. Are we still in a bullish trend? Hader, not yet, but we're close to confirming one. We'll see. And if NFT market is up from 2-3 days, NFTs have not stopped, guys. NFTs are great. You should study NFTs. Go to Mintable and study and see what's going on. Thoughts on Energy Web Token and API3? I'm losing my breath. Don't know about the Energy Web Token. API 3, I think is great. Sorry, I'm not getting into it. I have to look at other questions right now. Do you think BNB and Solana are very solid crypto? I think Solana is solid. I think BNB is under a lot of pressure right now, a lot of attacks, but I think it will do fine in the short and midterm. Should we be considering taking stuff off the exchange into Ledger? You should always, crypto NYC money bags, you should always consider taking things off of exchanges and putting them in your own wallets for safety. As long as you know how to use these wallets, I recommend Exodus.io. I recommend Ledger NanoS. And in general, you should be off exchanges. You should keep on an exchange only what you are trading and not your full amounts of cryptocurrency, if you will. Do I have a price target for ADA and VeChain? Yes, I do. I have a price target for ADA, not VeChain. I think VeChain is a solid project, but my target for ADA is $47 if this bull market continues, with a possibility of going to around $10 at the peak of this bull run. Have you looked into NEAR and what are your thoughts? I have not looked into NEAR. I'm sorry, I can't comment on it. Sanjay, thanks for the prize, man. Hope you're feeling good and bounce back with full bang. Thank you very much. Will do, planning to. That was my girlfriend looking at you. Thoughts on coins? Okay, there's a whole bunch of coins right here. I'm not gonna read them all. I think it's crazy. From the coins you wrote, I see PDEX, which I think is interesting. Coin, but I can't answer all of them one by one, guys. They're gonna spam your portfolio, right? There's other people here. Is it time to get out of Doge? It was time to get out of Doge at 60 cents. I don't know if it's time to get in and out of Doge right now. I would be very wary. Do realize it's a gamble. Do realize it's a fun token. Do realize it's a meme token, as I've been saying. And that's it. By the way, calamari. Good stuff. Which would I prefer, calamari? No, sorry. Which do I prefer, XRP or ADA? ADA. And the reason is, not to say that XRP is bad, but XRP will have a lot to go through and a lot to prove. And will have a struggle. Now, will they win? And will it moon? Maybe. I don't think it's going to be that easy. Plus, there's going to be a lot of self-pressure even there. But ADA, if they come up with smart contracts, it's still going to be the best performing cryptocurrency, in my view, of 2021. I've been saying this since January, and I continue to stick by this. ADA is going to be one of the best cryptocurrencies of 2021. I deserve another calamari. I also have a lot of videos on ADA and XRP if you search my channel, which explains and gets into more depth. Pumpernickel on the 15 for Bitcoin. Not sure what you're talking about, man. Corey, don't get it. What up, Paul? What's good? I am good. Igor, welcome, man. I appreciate you. I bought BTC down on Bitcoin, thinking it's BTC down on weekends, but not up. Okay, BTC down, Escanor, just for everybody to know, is a bet that Bitcoin will go down and not go up. So you're basically shorting Bitcoin. If you want to short Bitcoin and you don't know how, Bitcoin up and Bitcoin down is how to do it on Binance. If new to Bitcoin, which 3 coins should I start DCA from now? Zahid, in my opinion, it's Bitcoin first, and then Ethereum and ADA. The reason is these are the safest coins, if you will. That's where institutions will get into first. That's where money will go into first always, and will always have a better chance of bouncing back. It's also the best thing to get into and study, because then you start learning about everything else in DeFi and so on, and it makes more sense. Not financial advice. It's financial suggestion. What do you think of project built on Binance blockchain? Depends on the project. There are good projects, there are bad projects. Great content, man. When do you think the bear market will start? We don't know yet. I think a real bear market will be after either September or in 2022 sometime. What is your current take on SafeMoon? That is a complete shitcoin. I don't like the token, and my dog agrees. I don't like tokenomics. I don't like the black hat marketing. You can make money with it. I've made money with it, but it's a complete shitcoin. It will always be a shitcoin, unless in the future they do something else. But it has no use case. It has no purpose for it to exist. It does nothing except promise you to make money, promise you to get if you're getting out, and you don't need SafeMoon to do projects like wallets and stuff like that. It's a complete. The CEO might be faking until he makes it, or might be trying to do something, but there's no reason for that coin to exist. Evan says, anyway, Paul, don't think you can keep doing MAA like this, man. Imagine 100 to 1,000 viewers, which I think it will reach that. You're not going to be able to answer them all. It's going to be a mess. Yeah, that's why I'm going to start doing a show with Kevin, from Kevin Merkel from Coin Metro. We're going to start doing some live shows together, separate from these live shows. And I'm going to be adding a lot of moderators to help me out, and we'll be able to. We'll once we go up a lot more subscribers and viewers, we'll try and keep it going as much as we can, and we will keep it going. I might miss some questions. I might not be able to answer some questions but we'll keep on doing the live stream and try and answer questions as much as we can, and we will do it. We will keep these live streams going. We'll probably do more live streams if that's what it takes. Bon appetit, merci beaucoup. ADA Fire, yes it is. Familiar with Filecoin and Quant Thoughts. Very good coins, very good projects. I like Quant a lot. I don't have any Quant. I used to have Filecoin, but I sold a little bit too early. Should be a scam, probably. Is your dog with you at the beach? Yes, he is, look. There's the calamari we're eating. There's my girlfriend being cute. And there's my puppy Diaz. Right on the leg, which is also cute. So yeah, he's on the beach. He's always with me. My puppy's always with me. I love my puppy. Your girlfriend is beautiful. Hear that, baby? She's saying thank you. By the way, do you think you can make more profit with VeChain in comparison with ADA at this point in 4 to 5 years? I can't look that long term. I think VeChain has a lot of potential. ADA has a lot of potential. Maybe hold both, see how it goes. But I would always get into Bitcoin and Ethereum towards the end of a bull market. You can always get back in. Don't dip the calamari into anything, better that way. I agree. What do you think about Theta token? I think it's a good project. I think it's had its run, its big run. I'm not saying it's not going to go up. It is going to go up. I'm showing my calamari here. There are other projects you should be looking into right now, like Ethereum, like Bitcoin, like Link, like ADA. Theta will probably have its run, but it will take a while for the other cryptocurrencies to also start running again. So Theta can benefit from that. Plus, there are other projects trying to do what Theta is doing. Am I saying Theta is bad? No. Do I hold Theta right now? No. Did I hold Theta in the past? Yes. Would I buy Theta again? Yes. Once the bull market is on the way again, the bull trend, sorry, and there's an altcoin season, Theta might be one of them. Sorry for chewing. Do you think England or Italy will win the Euro Cup? I don't know. I made a bet on England, but I also made a bet on Denmark and some outsiders. I made a big bet on Ukraine. Even though I'm British and I love Britain, I always like betting on outsiders. Why? Because I like gambling, A, and B, it makes me watching the game more interesting. IOTA, Internet of All Things. It can do a lot. It has potential. It will pump again, but it's not one of my favorite tokens. It's not really a cryptocurrency in my opinion. Have you seen OMT Onion Mixer token? No, I have not. I'm sorry. Thoughts on VeChain? Already answered that. ThorChain is a good product. Yes, it is. Not the right time Not right time to get into it, in my opinion. But yeah, but you can diversify into it if you want. It's a good coin to get into. But as I said before, it applies to Thorchain as well. Sharif, I'm with Italy. Sharif, not sure if you are Sharif talking from a different account, or Sharif as in it's a mistake, or if your name is a mistake, if that's your name. But one of my best friends, his name is Sharif. Italy might be good. Italy might do good. I like Italy too. What do you think of Richard Hart forking Ethereum, making a pulse chain? I like Richard Hart in general. I think he's a great debater. I think it contributed a lot to this, to the cryptocurrency. I think you can learn a lot from him. Don't know anything about pulse chain, but the good news is I'll be interviewing him again on my channel pretty soon, so we can ask him and find out exactly what's going on. Rennie says too many longs now, colossal dump imminent, must be liquidated. I'm not sure about that, man. We'll see. Bullish with anything that's involved with ISO? Yeah, I guess so. If so, XRP isn't it? I'm not saying XRP is bad. Again, I'm just saying timing. Don't forget, I'm the person that told you that got out of XRP, got back in, got out of XRP again, got back into XRP, and I called each bottom and top each time. I'm not into it. And last time I got out, I got into ADA. I'm not in XRP right now. I have a small position just in case, but I will be getting back in pretty much soon. Talia, good choice, choosing Solana. Yeah. Name your best crypto hidden gem. Anything that is under ADA, Cardano chain right now. If everything goes well with ADA, which is expected will, when platforms come out, when smart contracts come out, anything under that umbrella will go up like crazy. Is KCM a good buy right now? KCM is a good buy right in general. It's a Polkadot sister. If you believe in Polkadot, KSM is a very good token to also buy. Why ADA has been last to move up in price compared to DOT and Solana? That all depends on speculation, technicals, taking profits, and a whole bunch of stuff. ADA has some great TA behind it. Max Kaiser says Bitcoin will go to 2.2 million by the end of the year. What is your realistic prediction? What it always was, 88,000 to 140,000 with a max sell of $200,000 by the end of the year. Should I cut my losses with Doge, only a few hundred, and reinvest it into ADA on Bitcoin? You might want to take half of it into ADA, not Bitcoin, because Bitcoin won't give you as much profits to break even. ADA, that's what I would do, not financial advice. You should buy Bitcoin in general, but you should diversify Doge into ADA, in my opinion, Corey. Thoughts on Solana? I love Solana. I think Solana is a great layer 2 and has a lot to offer. Time for a calamari. Which small caps am I interested in? I've made multiple videos about this. It hasn't changed. I recommend looking back at my videos because I can't keep on repeating. Well, that's not fair. Again, sorry. Things released under Cardano, things released under Solana, things released under Polkadot should do very, very well. I've talked about them multiple times. If you want to do a search, you can find them in one of my live streams or as standalone videos. Or I'll make a video dedicated to it pretty soon. I am brand new, Sharif says, Demar says, I am brand new on your channel. It is better than Tame Heart channel with a Doge. Do you know realistic 0.25 on IG? I'm not sure what you're asking, man. Welcome to the channel. But I really don't know what you're asking, man. I'm really sorry I don't get the question. I don't know anything about XFIT. It sounds like, if it's something to do with gym on the blockchain, I think it sounds like something that's not needed. You get a copy of all ERC20 tokens with Pulse Chain. Can't wait for the interview with Richard Hart. That's actually, it sounds really, really interesting. That's something I really want to talk about with Richard on. I love Solana. I also love calamari. X5, don't know what it is. My prediction on the Shiba token, it will go down a lot, it will go up a lot, it will go down a lot, and it will vanish. All Mickey Mouse cryptos will be gone. Stick with the top 5. Top 10. You can also diversify into other projects that will become the top 10. And you can also diversify those into smaller tokens once the altcoin season is going up. So you can also make those into bigger tokens and bigger tokens. No problem, excuse my English level. I am French. I'm sorry, Sharif. No problem, man. I'll try and answer your question another time. What's my favorite cocktail or beer? Alpha beer is my favorite beer. My favorite cocktail would be Zombie. Good job on your short videos. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you. Hi, Paul. Will Grayscale's inclusion of Cardano be positive catalyst? Yes, it will be. Cardano will benefit a lot on this, but it will benefit more as soon as smart contracts will be released. Do you think we will see another crypto all-time high in the crypto market? Yes, I think we will this year, if not in a few years. We will see the next all-time high though. What do you think about AMP? I have no opinion on AMP. Compound is certainly doing well. Compound will do well. It's also a signal that DeFi might be good, might start going well. Solana worth buying into at this current. I've always said Solana is great to buy into. Because of its performance in bear markets in general. What cryptos under ADA? They're not in mind right now. I've made videos about this in live streams. I can make a video another day. I have a list of my Blockfolio, but I can't look right now because I'm doing this live stream on my mobile phone. I just spat some calamari. Sorry. Thoughts about Nucleus Vision? Don't know about it. Don't know nothing about it. Hey Paul, what's your price prediction on Ethereum by the end of this bull run? Great question. Well, it's always been, which we've almost hit my lower target of 5K. I was going for 4 to 7K. I think we will definitely hit 7K. Not financial advice. If this bull market continues with a high of 10K, more into the bull market now. I've also said that there's a chance we can go to 15 to 20K in Ethereum by the end of the bull market, but I think that will be the peak. That's just my view. But I'm very bullish on Ethereum. So we'll see what it does by then. If it's going to go higher than 20K or not, we don't know. But I'll be taking profits from 7 to 10K. Obviously, I'll keep my hodl position and most of my position, and then I will take profits again at 10K to 15K, and then we'll see. Maybe 70K, we'll see. It all depends on the charts and what's going on. ADA looks good. Coty is under ADA, yeah. How is living in Greece? I love living in Greece. Wouldn't change this country for anything. What's your prediction for? Okay, and we answered that. Okay. Thank you very much. Please like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I really appreciate you. I really love all of you. I will do more of these. I will do more impromptu live streams. I will also do a live stream with Kevin again, Kevin Merker from Coin Metro, fully regulated and licensed exchange. He is a CEO. He has great insights. We'll be doing our own show. See you guys in the next video. Love you all. Thank you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.